this. So there we go. I'm just gonna. All right, we're just going. Are you ready? All right, sweet. All right, and we are live. There we go. Okay, no, that was the intro, everybody. Thank you so much. Dark Phoenix, welcome to
Hey,
my
I
first
just want to
official
say you
podcast.
misspelled my name.
I did. Where?
No, I'm kidding. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Dude, I was. You can't do that,
Uh,
bro. All right.
I just
Okay.
needed to loosen you up.
Minor problem. I just realized my recording already crashed. Literally,
No.
it already crashed. It's fine. I'll just download the VOD after this if I really want to upload it. It doesn't really matter. So,
All right.
just before we start, I want to say thank you to everyone that's tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning into my first ever podcast. To any subscribers of mine, any subscribers of Dark Phoenix, thank you so much as well to you guys for supporting us through our ventures of trying to be. I don't know. Are we podcasters now? Is that our thing? Are we going to be podcasters?
I
now?
hope so.
Damn, dude, we can do this.
That's always been a dream.
We'll definitely have a follow-up episode if this goes well. This could be a total disaster for all we know. So, to anyone that has not seen Dark Phoenix, yes, he is also a streamer on twitch.tv. One of our very kind friends that we found through the wonders of the internet. So I decided to ask her as my first podcast guest because one, she's a girl, and two, just because there's a very big difference between me and her, not only in what we play, and also in where we are. So she's a girl. You play Overwatch, Fortnite, yikes, and all those other things. So yeah, Dark Phoenix, please tell us a bit about yourself. Tell me who you are. Tell my viewers who you are.
Well, hello. I am Dark Phoenix, or you could just call me by my name, Stephanie. What's going on? I am from Las Vegas. You know.
Damn.
I ran into them just watching random streams. And by them, I mean like Henry, yeah, Henrico, Suspect, Grant, yeah. So, yeah. And since then, I just think you guys have such a great sense of humor. I love it.
It's a South African thing. It's honestly a South African thing.
Okay.
I really think it's a South African thing. Wait, so you live in Las Vegas. You live like in... If there's ever a movie about gambling, sex, or drugs, it's probably going to be shot in Las Vegas. So what, is that just the stigma that we see in the movies as people who don't live there? Or is it actually... Would you say that's definitely a thing?
It's terrible here.
Really?
It really is a thing.
And the weather? What's the weather like? Is it that hot all the fucking time?
Yeah, the thing is, it's not just hot. It's dry. Like, you do feel your skin burning. It is that hot.
All right.
Yeah. Like, right now, it's cold, obviously, but it's terrible.
It's supposed to be like our summers, but it's already started like 2 months ago, actually. Well, it was spring first, and our summer's about to start, and honestly, it does not feel like it's summer yet. We have like 1 or 2 days where it was like really hot. When I say hot, okay, you guys use Fahrenheit and shit, so I don't know. I'm gonna just say this in normal language that everyone else understands, which is degrees.
And I hate that I don't know. So
we had like I think last week somewhere there was like 38 degrees, which was really, really warm. Actually, interesting question. How old are you?
I am 26.
You're 26? Damn, you look good for a 26-year-old.
Alright,
so you also... How long have you been streaming on Twitch?
I've only been streaming, actually, I wanted to make it a thing probably a year now.
All right, but did you start with YouTube, or did you just venture into both at the same time?
You're right. I don't know how I even forgot about that. I started doing just YouTube videos way before this. I used to do ukulele covers, and that's pretty much the type of videos I have on my channel.
Dude, you're playing ukulele. I don't care what you say. That's happening somewhere.
No, that's the thing, and it's right here. But I'm not gonna lie. I stopped practicing. I got distracted by look, it's a boy, and then
you have a child, right? You have one kid.
Yes, I have a little girl.
Little girl.
Yes.
Sorry, I almost said a little son. I was like, oh damn. All right, little boy.
Oh no, I meant
girl.
I got distracted on I have a boyfriend now. I don't have to do no fun stuff.
She has a boyfriend. Boys, we're out. Tell me.
No, well, I'm married now, but
you're married. Tell me, how old is your child?
My daughter is 5 years old,
okay.
and she's the coolest thing ever.
Why would you say does she like games?
Because
does she like playing games?
She likes games, but she also likes going outside once in a while, so I guess that's good.
Does she play Fortnite?
She does like Fortnite, yeah.
Podcast over.
No, but she rather play Minecraft. So
okay, but I mean this
yeah.
is the bad thing. I feel like that's a good game for them to be playing at least. I mean, she could be out there playing like Fortnite with random kids yelling at her. So I mean, I guess that's
No,
better than nothing.
she doesn't play Fortnite that much. She used to play more with me, but I don't play it much anymore. Okay, I love to hate it.
Have you ever streamed with her?
Yes, I did one time.
And
We did Minecraft. Like? She was showing me how to play.
And what was that like?
It was hilarious. It was so cute, and I want to do that more.
You should do it. Definitely. That's content right there. If you can stream with a kid, a little kid, that's 100%. 100% that's going to be some content there. All right, cool. So we got a little bit of your background and what so you just play FPS. You actually play everything. I've noticed that when I watch you, you almost always play something different. It's never like the stale same stuff. Like me personally, I would just play Counter-Strike, for example. Like I had this long time of me just playing Counter-Strike because there was nothing else for me to play, and I feel like we are in such a weird area right now with games where I don't know, where we just really want to, you either want to play one game or you want to play everything. And for me personally, the games are so stale now. If I think back like a few years ago, the amount of games there was, like you didn't know what to choose. There was literally nothing, or there was everything you wanted to play, but you could only play like a certain game. And now these days, you either want to play Fortnite or you either want to play PUBG or whatever. I feel like there's not enough good games, if I can put it that way. I don't know how you feel.
I get you. The thing with me is that you're right. I've always just been stuck to one single game. Always. Like if I was playing Skyrim, I was going to play Skyrim for a whole year straight and not pay any attention to any other game. But now, I just see myself jumping around. And I don't know if it's the lack of good games or just there's still games out there that you want to keep playing. For example, Overwatch, I barely started playing it and I'm stuck with it. But I also want to play Modern Warfare and I also want to play my little farming simulators and shit. So I don't know. It's tough.
Well, first
I see myself playing more games all the time.
First, we have to upgrade your PC so you can play some more Modern Warfare. Definitely.
I know. Oh my god, I can't.
For anyone who's interested, if you want, you can just type !YouTube. I posted a YouTube video recently, where I helped Dark Phoenix originally, with a bunch of issues she had on her PC, and I decided to make a YouTube video out of it. If I can help anyone else. So if you want and you're thinking about streaming, or if you want to improve your stream quality, please be sure to check that out. Okay, so.
That did help me out so much, so thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. I definitely wanted to say there's not going to be a bunch of straight out topics for this stream. We're not going to, or for this podcast, we're not going to go according to certain topics. I'm just going to talk to you. We're just going to have a conversation. I want it to be one of those. So I thought I can actually ask you. So this is, I don't know if this is controversial for a lot of people, but I mean, you are a girl and you're streaming on Twitch. I actually wanted to know, in your honest opinion, with all the. Because if you think about it, the amount of things that's happened in the Twitch world where something would happen to a girl would do something, or a female streamer would do something, and they'll get like maybe a pat on the back, maybe get like a 3-day ban, yada yada. But then a guy does something and it's completely different. They get like a permanent ban, or they just get a ban out of nowhere for no reason at all. And I don't think Twitch is in the wrong. I don't think Twitch is in the right. I'm just the guy on the fence looking at all the Twitter comments to see how upset people get. So I was wondering, what's Twitch like for you as a girl? Not just as a streamer overall, but just as a girl. Have you ever had like an interaction in chat where some creepy ass person comes in like, "Hey baby cakes, what's good looking?" Stuff like that. Have you ever had anything like that? Have you ever?
Yeah, his name was Henrico. I'm kidding.
Can you not let me out? What the fuck?
No, I'm joking. Yes, I've been offered money to take off my clothes, to feet pick. Yeah.
Why does no one ask me to take off my clothes?
Right? No, and the sad part is I know it's not true. I do need $900. What the hell?
Your husband is gonna kill you.
No, but yeah, and that's the thing though. I feel like you're always gonna lose. I don't even think it matters anymore. You're a girl, you're a guy. Whatever you say on Twitter or anywhere, everything's gonna be used against you. Even if you meant the most to be the sweetest person in the world, it's somehow taken out of context all the time. So whatever.
For me,
and as for the trolls, it's like, what was it?
No. You can continue.
No, just that. I mean, as for the trolls, I kind of just ignore them.
I feel
Yeah.
like on Twitch, if you're a streamer, maybe okay, this is in my head how it might be. I feel like 90% of people who stream on Twitch, they're just playing games. Maybe the other
Yeah.
10% are like super tryhards who really want to make it, and I get that.
Mhm.
Because it is a if you can make it in the Twitch world, it's a really really bright future that you can make for yourself. So
Yeah.
I was always just curious from directly from a girl's point of view, because I mean we spoke about this before we started the stream. Me and you nobody's in the Twitch world, basically, if you take it into
Mhm.
the context of how many people there are. Because I mean, if you click the go live button and you're streaming, I don't know, let's use Fortnite for example. If you go live with Fortnite and you have one viewer, what are the odds of someone scrolling down all the way to the bottom to find your stream? Um,
Yeah.
so do you wait? You've been streaming for a year now, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many followers do you have on Twitch?
280 something.
Okay,
I
and do you stream consistently? Because I know that you stream a lot, but do you have like a schedule that you stick to? Anything? And the reason I'm asking is this. So I've seen with some girls, and this isn't always just girls who just show their cleavage or whatever, that grow much faster than guys would. That actually are just better at entertaining or playing their games or doing whatever. So I was just wondering if you feel like your growth was much faster than you anticipated, or how would you say?
Oh, it was definitely much faster. Like way faster.
How
I
fast did
did
you get
not
affiliate?
expect to. Within 2 months, I think.
Okay,
3 months max.
that's actually not bad.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, yeah, the thing about being a girl, guys do go in expecting, titties and all that. I get it. But I don't know. I would say that I could be pretty good at a game. Recently I haven't been that great because I don't get to play as often. I work a 12-hour job. I have a daughter, I have a family, and it's hard for me to practice before a stream, like actually play games on a, just, I get out of work and I complain. No, I get out of work tired. I just want to go to sleep sometimes. And I have to come home and do homework with her, like with my daughter. It's hard, but I know that I could be good. And I know a lot of people come in and they assume I'm a girl. It's just titties and not, they, she sucks or something. But
Okay,
and what I do is when they come in, I do try, I like to make people smile. I like to be silly. I like to make people laugh if I can. Even if I'm not being funny, I'm just doing
yeah.
uh errors in my on my stream and they laugh at that. That's fine.
I
That's what I'm here for. I want to make people laugh, and if I'm not good, at least I can do that.
I think that's a
Make
very good that's really a good what's it called, like a good seeing of it, because that should be your, you need to be entertain, you need to be able to entertain people. So like for example when I stream, I I also just try to make people laugh. I mean, I'm not the best at the game that
Yeah.
at the games that I play most of the
You
time.
are good.
No, but I'm not. I'm
Tired.
okay. But if you take it into the broader picture of how much
Oh.
better people are,
Oh yeah, but
yeah. I mean, so yeah, that's definitely a good thing to, or a good reason to be streaming. What work do you do, if I may ask?
oh yeah, I was just looking at that.
Oh yeah,
I do quality control for plastic. I can't go deeper into that because my company is very
that's fine.
well,
That's fine. Okay.
but yeah, quality control.
You said you work 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Is that legal in
Um.
America?
Well, because we get 3 days off. Yeah.
Oh, so it's almost like you're almost doing like graveyard shifts, because I know that like there's a company I used to work with, used to work for before this, and they also had people who worked like 12-hour shifts for 4 days, and you get 3 days off,
hmm
and then you work for 4 days and you have 3 days off, or vice versa, or whichever.
Yeah, and
D-
that's the thing. I worked in graveyard shift for 7 years,
yeah.
and that's how I ran into you guys because nobody else was streaming around the time I was ready to watch streams.
Okay.
You
You
guys
watch streams at
were
work?
awake when I was awake. What was that?
Do you watch streams at work?
No.
That's what I was gonna ask. Okay, no, we won't tell anyone. Okay, that's that. So, do you find it
Yeah, I'm on
okay? So
breaks.
this is a question that can go deep. But do you enjoy your job? Are you happy with your job, or do you think that you are, and not entitled, but do you think that you can do more?
I do feel I can do more. I'll be honest. I was very what's the word? They say complacent. I don't know. My husband uses that word a lot. Like I was satisfied with my job. Like I loved it when I first started working there. Out of a few people actually that actually like it, I loved working there. I just I thought it was good. Just recently have I just kind of like snapped out of it. Maybe I'm getting older and I'm thinking we all die at some point. And I was like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? And I kind of just that's why when I saw your YouTube video, I was like, I really need to get on top of YouTube. I would like to just make this my job. I mean, I went into it like that, but I knew that it was like, it was a long shot. Okay. Like if it happens, it happens. I do this mainly for fun. But
Okay.
if it could become my job, I would love this to be my job, you know?
Well,
But yeah, I mean, now I have no option. I mean, back then I could have easily been like, you know what, I don't want to work here anymore. I didn't have a family. Now I have a family. It's not easy for me to be like, well, fuck that job. No,
yeah,
it's hard.
I kind of get that, especially. I mean, you like you said earlier, you have a family, you have a daughter that you have to care for. So it's
And like we've talked about before, I'm in America, and that's the thing. You can't. You're enslaved to your job.
oh, fuck.
That's the thing.
Tell me, what is it like? What is it like having a daughter and streaming on Twitch? And because I mean, let's talk about, you have a 12-hour shift. You come home.
Hmm.
Like I'm personally, I never want kids because just how tired I see people get from just working, and then you have to go home and you have to feed this little shit as well because it's like a
Yeah.
thing. It's like a Tamagotchi. You're growing it. I mean, you're making it, and so I'm really interested into how from, because once again, this is something new. I've never spoken to someone who's streaming on Twitch who has children and really wants to make it. A lot of people just do it as a hobby, as I said. Um, so I'm really interested what would you say are the pros or the cons, or what really affects you? Because I mean, if you come home, I'm pretty sure, like if I come home and my dog is sad, I'm sad. But I mean, you have a kid, that's that's a bigger deal. So what would you say? What is it like just streaming and having a child? What's that like? And not only a child, just shout out to your husband, by the way. Just
Yeah,
having a family, and actually, still catering to their needs. I mean, in the modern society, or okay, no, I can't say modern society. In the older society, the woman was looked at as they cook, they clean, they make food, they raise the
yeah.
children. And now in today, it's changed so much where there's a lot of times where the woman does more than the man actually. So I'm actually very interested to know how you would say streaming on Twitch has affected maybe not only your family, but just I don't know, just
Yeah,
how
you
you
know
see the
what?
streaming.
That's a very interesting topic in question. Just there's so much to it. Okay. Because you went from my daughter, okay, right, to being a wifey. So give me 1 second.
All right.
Let me talk about that. No, so with my daughter, I am so lucky that my mom helps me so much.
Okay.
My mom lives with me, right?
Okay.
I'm Hispanic, by the way. I'm Mexican, all right?
Damn.
Well, I was born here, but my parents are from Mexico.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a norm to have,
Your
your
parents
mom
living.
stays
Mm-hmm.
till the end. There's no such thing as what is it? Where you go and take the old people. No,
Oh,
we don't
okay.
believe in
I
that.
know
See,
what
I
you
don't
mean.
even know the name
We
because
call
it's
it we
not
call it
allowed. Okay.
in South Africa we called it an old age home basically, or in Afrikaans
Okay.
abbreviation is like a ouerhuis, so it's just for old people. But okay, I get what you're saying. A
Exactly.
retirement village.
So,
There we go.
there we go. Yes. So, but yeah, my mom has helped me so much, and this is like maybe a topic for another podcast. But it has come to where
I'm
I got
sorry.
like
Sorry for
depression and everything.
laughing. I'm
What
sorry for
happened?
just chat. It's come on.
What?
I'm just laughing at the stuff they're writing, dude.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
so
fucking
funny.
salty.
I'm sorry. I'm
Jamie
sorry
is
for
mine, by the way.
interrupting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at chat and
Hey,
they're just
but you're not
spamming
used to
stuff.
that.
Nice.
I'm used to
Oh,
all that.
Solmy RX
oh
gifted a
wait,
tier
sorry.
1
There's
sub
a
to
text to
Cotter27.
speech.
They have given
My
13
my
gift
husband
subs in
is
the
writing
channel.
all your names down right now.
Oh
No, I'm
damn.
kidding.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the interruption.
He knows we're all
I was
trolls.
just
It's
laughing.
cool.
I was just laughing. Somi, thank you so much for the gift and sub to Quarter27. Welcome to the
Yeah.
stream, dude. All right, sorry. I apologize for interrupting you. Please continue.
You're fine. You're fine. No, but my mom has helped me so much. And so, and with that, that's why I don't play much when I get home. I have, that's my time where I come. I do homework with my daughter, maybe play a little bit, and then I just knock out. That's why I don't stream Thursdays often, because that's family time. That's when both my husband and my daughter were all together. So that day is for them. And then that's why I only really stream Fridays and Saturdays, right? And then as for the wifey thing, it's so true. It's almost like I'm frowned upon for not being the usual Hispanic woman, to where I do everything for the man, right? That's what my mom was used to. Like, they're the ones that cook, wash, clean, right? And then the man goes and works. My thing is, I would go crazy if I stayed here at home. I like working. That's the thing. I do like not being that type of woman where all I do is cook, clean, blah blah blah. Do I still have to do it once in a while? Yes. But I'm lucky enough to have my hubby who loves to cook and has his own little diets and stuff, and he actually cooks for me most of the time. And then I'll do, the washing and the cleaning, or like we kind of split it in the middle. It's just great. So I'm lucky enough for that.
What I noticed is that you really, really love food.
Oh, I love food. No.
What's your favorite food? Because I mean, so for me, okay, this is coming from my point of view. I mean, I'm fat as fuck. I love food. So this is coming from my point of view. What is your favorite food to? Okay, let's stick with fast food, because this can go quite broad. But let's stick with fast food. What is your favorite fast food to just order?
I don't know if this would be considered like fast food, but I love hot wings.
Okay.
Or I guess fast food would be chicken strips. That's yeah. I just love buffalo sauce and wings and chicken and
buffalo
spicy.
Sauce. What the hell is buffalo sauce? Is that barbecue sauce?
No. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm curious as to what the hell you guys eat.
Wait. It might be, if you say buffalo sauce, I'm literally thinking of you like taking a cow and squeezing it, like taking the spit and stuff. That's what I'm thinking, dude. Like, what is buffalo sauce?
This is content, because that is
No, but I mean, is it like a brand, or what is it?
No. Okay, so you eat hot wings over there? Yes.
I there is hot food. Like my sister's fiance, he loves hot stuff. But like my palate is fucked. It must be for all the dick I've sucked. If I taste sweet chili sauce, I die of, like, sweet chili sauce burns me to the ground. Like, I can't eat hot food at all. Spicy chips, like this one, Doritos has like this red spicy whatever. I took like one, I thought it was cheese or whatever, and dude, I almost died. I can't do hot food at all. So okay, so what is buffalo sauce? Please do elaborate.
You poor thing. It's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna refer to chat. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know what buffalo sauce is.
Okay, hot wings. Really, it's just chicken wings, and they're mixed in like a spicy sauce.
Okay.
Pretty much. I never thought I would have to explain what it is. Damien, are you there? Can you help me?
No, but is buffalo sauce hot sauce, or is it barbecue sauce?
It's kind of like a vinegary. No, it's just spicy sauce. Barbecue is in its own something else. It's kind of like a mixture of spicy, vinegar.
What is in? So that's what's in buffalo sauce. It's like a bunch of shit put together.
Yeah.
That's like the most. Okay, that makes way more sense. Because I was thinking about, what animal do you use this from? Like, I really was trying to think how you make this.
I love how. Sorry, I have to say, Damien Brain says, "I don't know what those are." That is his favorite food as well.
He's
so
like,
fuck you,
he's
Damien.
like, he's ratting you out, dude. So we have.
Gosh, but no, it's called buffalo sauce. Has nothing to do with the buffalo. It's just a very tangy, spicy, delicious, fucking vinegary, spicy sauce.
But then why
and we eat it here with everything. That's the thing.
Why not just call it hot sauce then?
It's pretty much hot sauce. Sorry, there we go.
I mean,
it's like hot sauce, but better. It's like hot sauce, but better. There we go.
That was a wasted 5 minutes, boys.
yes, it was.
Okay, so, but you don't have like a brand. Like, you don't go out and you're like, oh, I want to get some fucking Peter McFried pizza or whatever the hell. Like, as a fast food brand, there's nothing specific that you love. Like, that's really just your as a. Anything specific?
I love everything.
You like everything? Okay, she's a foodie, boys.
Yeah, chicken wings, hot chicken strips. I love French fries. Oh my gosh.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think because
burgers. I mean, you usually. I guess. for you guys, you're right. Our usual
It's a
maybe
big
won't be the usual
difference.
for you guys, but our fast food, it's literally just burgers, whether it's hamburgers
Yeah.
like with beef, or hamburgers as in like chicken sandwiches. It's just like burgers and
Burgers and
wings
fries.
and
No,
chicken. That's
okay,
it.
that's. I think I can't really say that's the same for us. We have, I think our most popular fast food in South Africa is fast food. Oh God, of course it's fast food. I'm such a fucking idiot. KFC. Sorry, KFC. I think that KFC is
Okay, see.
because we have a lot of people who like them chickens, dude. They love their chicken. I am a McDonald's fan. I would eat. No, I'm not gonna say I would. I do eat a lot of McDonald's if I can. It's one of my favorite. Um, sorry.
All
But I'm
right.
trying to think. I'm trying to think what. So my personal favorite, like I said, is McD's. But what the reason why I'm asking is because for me, if I order a large meal, that's gonna get me full. But then you look at like an American large meal, and it's about the size of me because it's so much. Like you guys have so much
Yeah.
food.
No,
Like it's the
yeah. And
American
see,
dream.
that's the thing. I love McDonald's as well, and that's what I get. I don't know if you. I know that McDonald's in different countries have different menus, so I
Mhm.
don't know if you have chicken
So,
nuggets,
sorry,
but
do you guys have bacon on your menu?
yeah, yeah.
Why are we so unlucky? We don't have bacon on our McDonald's menu.
Oh my goodness.
I know, dude. Bacon is life.
Well, welcome to America.
No, because if you look at like sometimes if you'd order food, you just like go on Google, you're like KFC menu, and then you get like the United Kingdom menu, for example, and oh God, I just activated my Siri, and then you get like the UK version of KFC, and you're like, when the fuck did they get this? And you realize the address says like co.uk or whatever, and yeah, so
Yeah.
it's yeah. No, I was
And I'm
just
looking at chat,
yeah.
and I see that a lot of people are like KFC is better than McDonald's, Burger King, or death.
Okay, but
It's funny because
yeah, Solmy loves
McDonald's
KFC.
killed every like fast food chain here.
Oh,
So
100%.
for example, um, Burger King here, nobody really likes Burger King here. I do. I like the Whoppers, but it's like very dead. Burger King, KFC is like, I like it a lot of. I'm just telling you how people here in America see these
Reddit.
things. It's
Yeah, well,
McDonald's on the way top.
like,
Burger King is shit. KFC
yeah.
a little bit better than Burger King.
I don't like
That's
KFC
crazy.
personally. I don't like KFC personally, but it's definitely like if you look at the American dream, it's like guns, women, McDonald's. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
So
that is. Oh
I have to
God.
interrupt you there. I got a donation from Buttery. What's the deal with airline food? Like, what's the deal with it? I don't get it. Like, what's up with airline food? It's crazy. Like, I don't get what's the deal with airline food. It's airline food. I don't get it. Why? I don't. He's trolling us. But thank you so much for the donation, Buttery.
Thank you for that.
Anyway, so we were still talking about you being on Twitch with a child, and we just got completely sidetracked there with like
That's
fast
fine.
food.
It was about food.
I asked you actually. I know you like food,
Yeah.
but yeah. So yeah, I can't really remember where we were regarding the whole Twitch streaming with like a family thing, but I kind of get it. I actually have a question.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned this earlier, but so your mother lives with you, and then you cook and stuff. Does she do any of the cooking and stuff? I mean, does she live
Oh
there
no,
rent
yeah.
free?
Oh no. I said I do some. Like I do like 10% of the cooking. She does around. Okay, I would say I do because sometimes I do get weeks where I'll cook often, but let's just say I do 20% of the cooking, and then the rest is between my mom and my hubby.
Okay, so I just
Depends.
saw you that we were talking about your husband cooking. So what is the best thing your husband makes in your opinion? You might be watching, so you have to think about this.
He does this amazing Korean barbecue type of thing, which is just pretty much steak in a really nice tangy sauce.
Okay.
I would say that that's my favorite thing he cooks.
Damien
But
says.
most of the time,
Sorry,
what
Damien
is?
says that your mother cooks really nice food.
Well, she's Mexican. She kind of has to. So,
Okay.
yeah, she makes. I mean, come on. I mean, like the huge Mexican dishes. She makes like bomb as enchiladas, bomb as albóndigas. I don't know that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, dude. Well, I'm joking. I know what you're saying. It's just the way you just said like enchiladas. Like I say enchiladas, you just said it like in that fucking sexy little Mexican accent. So that was good. That was good.
Well, because I'm gonna imagine my family's watching and I say enchilada.
Yeah.
Like what? Like this bitch, really?
That was the
And
most
no,
American
Damien is not
accent.
the hubby. Damien is my best friend, my BFF forever.
It's like the best American. Yeah, chat is popping off. Like I did not expect chat to be this.
Yeah.
No troll. That's awesome. Though. That's what I wanted.
Yes.
So yeah, we steered off quite a bit of topic here, which is really what I hoped for, and so far I can't help but smile. So actually, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Actually, I just wanted your. No, it's more just a discussion. This is actually a bit of. Can't really call it controversy, but I actually wanted to just talk to you about this. So, as you know, as an affiliate, Twitch affiliate, you are an affiliate. You got your affiliate after 2 months, right?
Yeah, let's just say 3.
3, okay.
I might be cutting.
And you only stream on Twitch?
Yes.
Okay. Because as you know, in the TOS it says that you are bound by contract technically to only be allowed to stream on Twitch if you are taking revenue. Yeah, if you actually, so if you do take revenue from Twitch, you're technically allowed to only stream on Twitch if you go read the TOS. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, I just wanted a broader perspective from someone that I don't talk to every single day about this, because we have some South African streamers that not South African streamers, but they're streamers, and they are streaming they're streaming on Twitch, and then they're streaming on YouTube at the same time, or they're streaming on Twitch and Mixer and stuff like that. Like, do you have anyone that you know that does that?
I know a lot of people on Twitter that do it. Me personally, we have talked about it with Damien Rain that we kind of wanted to, but now you're telling me we're not allowed to. We're not going to.
Yeah, it's technically against TOS.
But
it's
but no, I mean the thing is, like, let's face it, Twitch is going downhill for a bit, like a little bit, just a little bit.
Fair enough.
And I mean, we kind of want to be able to, I guess, reach more people. I don't know if I would do it now. What I do want to do is do more YouTube. That's for sure. Yeah, maybe not stream, but like videos.
Yeah, I mean video uploads is fine. That's completely fine. And tell me, you said that Twitch is going downhill. Why would you say that?
I don't know. I just don't see it. Well, now that they've kind of like made it better, and for example the search and all that, we're not, how we said like who's gonna scroll all the way down to see us. I'm glad they kind of made it to where we can choose to not have to scroll down. We can be on the way top if we want to, right?
Yeah.
Or when we search, it got a little better. I mean, they're trying. I just think that Facebook is kind of going better right now. I think because so many people use Facebook and they don't want to have to go to a different website to watch the streams. Yes, I've noticed that. I have a friend who just started streaming on Facebook. He's great, but it's just he has such a big following already. With just streaming on Facebook.
I've never seen a Facebook stream in my life. I've never even. Maybe it's like in America, it's a bit bigger, but over here,
yeah, I think so.
Never ever seen anyone stream on YouTube. Not YouTube. Sorry. On Facebook. Do they have a streaming platform for gamers, or how does it?
Yes, they have a Facebook gaming type of thing, and I think it is an America thing. Just because we all have Facebooks, like even if we hate, like me personally, I hate Facebook, but I have one because that's how I interact with my family and stuff, and so I feel like it's easy when you're trying to stream on Facebook. All your freaking aunts and cousins are gonna come and watch you, type of thing. It's like, well, what is this weirdo doing now? And they come and watch.
Okay,
I think that's just what makes it more.
I think that's actually now that you mention it that way. So I'm personally, I don't. How can I say this? I don't want to use my personal Facebook to like advertise that I'm streaming because of family, and the family is weird, dude. Like family can make things weird for you. Like I can say something towards you that is in context with what me and you understand, or me, you, and chat will understand, and they'll have no idea, and they'll make it a personal thing. So I personally, the only person I've ever taught that I stream is my sister, and no one else. Like other people have heard that I stream, but you have to understand, South African parents. Okay, not all. Most South African parents, like my parents or my friends' parents, if you tell them about streaming, they're like, what the fuck is that? My mother only started using Netflix this year. This is the first year that she started hearing about Netflix and using Netflix. They don't understand that the world is moving forward while we are like in the back here. So That's for me personally. That's why I wouldn't advertise myself on Facebook. So it's actually interesting that you said that they actually have a gaming platform. I really didn't know that. I know that.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
I know that there was some. I honestly thought this was a meme. I saw on Twitter there was some guy that went to Facebook gaming. I think his name is something with Toast. He said that he was going to Facebook gaming, and I thought it was a troll. I really thought it was a troll, and I thought he was just going to move to Mixer. But apparently, okay. So today I learned. The reason why I'm asking you about the original question was why you think Twitch is going downhill is because not everyone, but I think the social justice warriors are all like, oh my god, Mixer took Ninja and Shroud. Twitch is dying. Like, I don't know if anyone has taken a look or taken a gander Ninja's what's it called, like on
those are going down.
It's not like Shroud used to be able to play anything and have like 20k views. Now he just streams Tarkov all day, and I think the other day he was playing COD, which is like people want to watch him COD, and he peaked at like 6,000 viewers, and that was that was on a weekend and like American time. It wasn't even like early for EU or something like that. So that was quite interesting to see. And
and I can see why.
Sorry, and for Ninja, for example, he also like on Twitch. I think he peaked. He did peak, and he's still doing really, really great. In the gaming world, but I think as a streamer he's peaked, and he can't really go up more and more and more and more. Like he's at that flat line basically. Now I wanted to say exactly,
and I can see why a lot of people think that like they're moving, but they're moving because they kind of have to. And it's funny that Damien Rain said the Masked Singer Ninja. That's because he was on the Masked Singer. I mean, it came to that point where he was in a like kind of like a reality TV like competition show.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Who? Ninja.
That he's yes.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't
he
know
went
that.
and sang what is it? Old Town Road? Yeah. Look it up. It's
bro, what the fuck? I'll
but that's how you know. They're running out of places to get money from.
He made bank. He 100% made bank with the Mixer move. Like I honestly, if someone offered me a certain amount of money that I know that my family will be sorted for the rest of their life, I'd do it as well.
Of course.
I would do it as well. Yeah. Same with Shroud. Yeah. You bet your dick on it that Shroud made so much money from that move. Because when Ninja moved and people asked him, he said, I'll never move. There's no way. I love Twitch. Even when his friends asked him, they were like, there's no way I'm moving. No way. Why the fuck would I move? I love Twitch. And like what happened? Like they gave him $1
million, of course.
They gave him the biggest dick check that he could ever ask for. And honestly, like I would never. I'm not one of those people who's gonna be jealous. Like, oh, he's just doing it for the money. Like, bitch, anyone is doing it for the money at that point. If you can sort out your family for the rest of your life, why the fuck not?
Oh yeah.
Why the fuck not? And the completely different topic. Why the fuck are streamers so? Why are they so jealous of other people doing well? Like, if someone gets a big donation, they'll like make a Twitter post, like they'll subtweet and like say something subtle, or like, why can't we just be happy for everyone and embrace whoever's doing well? Like, if someone is doing well, that's great. There was this one day where, like, for example, I'm not going to mention any names, but one of my friends was streaming and he was popping off with viewers. Like, he was doing well. Like, he got like, I think he got like 20, 30 viewers, which is a lot for us, for people like us, if you're used to like 5 to 8 viewers. And I was saying like, dude, this is insane. You look at you. This is the great. And then someone told me and subtweeted me saying like, oh, I'm just chasing the people away. Like, what the fuck? I'm literally motivating him and giving him all, like, I'm just trying to hype him up for how well he's doing. I'm just trying to motivate him. I don't know how you feel about that, but like,
I agree with you. That's the thing. Like, I see that all the time, and it's like, I think it's just hate. Because
I was about to say that. I honestly think it's also just hate. Like, if you're not doing well, or if you are not growing as rapidly as you want, you're doing something wrong. I personally, and I say that with all the around myself, I personally say that I had to make face with that, the fact that I'm not doing well and I'm not growing as fast as I would have hoped. Like, when I started streaming, I really thought that I was just going to do well. I honestly thought that I was just going to start and things are going to go well for me. And it was the complete opposite. It took me, I think, 5 months to get affiliate because I didn't know about like Discords that you can join and like tweeting the right stuff using all the hashtags and all the ads. I didn't know about stuff. I didn't have a bot lay in my chat all day giving me the view. I literally streamed, and the way I gained was with interacting with some of the South African content creators. I think my biggest jump was when I started playing. I think it was Solmy or Famous who followed me. They were one of the first guys from the content creator scene when they both were still streaming constantly, who followed me, and I started playing games with them. And honestly, I feel like that's where some of my growth came from. And I didn't see that happening because I didn't know there was a community out there to help you grow. But somewhere along the line, you are going to hit a roof. You are going to hit a roof where you have to like expand what you are doing to attract more people. Yeah, exactly, to attract more people. There's only so many times that people are going to come to my chat and they're going to watch me play Counter-Strike for 12 hours. Not even 12 hours. I wish I streamed 12 hours. Where I stream Counter-Strike for 4 hours and they just get upset with the game because I suck dick at it. Like, somewhere you have to do something better. You have to do more. And growing on Twitch is extremely hard. And this is I'm saying this in the most in the context of what this podcast has been about, is that as a guy it's even harder. It obviously is harder.
Yeah. It's like you actually have to be good or be funny or whatever. And with a girl, I'll admit, just being a girl does get you views, but it gets you just as much fucking shit for being a girl. Does that make sense?
I think you guys probably get a lot more harassment. Like, people come into my chat all the time like, oh my god, dude, you're so fat. And I'm like, yeah, you have eyes, good shit. But as a girl, I probably think that you just want to show them, you know, like stuff like that, or they DM you like, yo, good feet, you know, shit like that. So it's honestly, I think some people are only out to go to the smaller streamers and just like talk them down. But I honestly am really lucky to have people who watch me a lot of the times, and they not that they talk all the time. A lot of them lurk most of the time, which obviously you're also grateful for, because I mean, having lurkers is a great thing. Having lurkers in your chat, that people who are willing to watch you while they sit and masturbate, or while they're doing a project, or while they're playing other games, is also that's honestly, it's something you. If you
thank you.
Thank you so much. You know, if you think about it, they could rather be watching Netflix with people who are paid to be actors while they watch your stream. And I don't know, it's just it's really I feel honestly, I feel blessed with the people that I have. Like I said, I really wish I grew more, and I really wanted to be further by now, but I think
you are, though.
No, okay, but
I'm gonna make it happen. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna make
boy, she's taking off her clothes. I'm joking. So where I wanted to be, and this is where I'm at right now. I sat at work, and my new job is amazing. I'm really, really happy with it. Mentally, awesome. I'm in such a better place. I sat at work and I was like, you know what the fuck? I'm going to do a fucking podcast. You know why? Because I want to. I've always wanted to do these things. And for all my life, I've been so ashamed of doing stuff just because of the way I look. So I have a very bad self-image. A lot of people must have noticed that by now. But I just decided, you know what? I'm going to do it. I really wanted to do it. And I feel like with you, it should be the same. If you have any gestures or any stuff that you want to do, just fucking do it. It's like such a stupid thing to say, like, oh, just do it, you know, just do it forehead or whatever the Twitch name is.
I get you.
But it's hard to just get your mental state right to do stuff like that.
It's like your YouTube video that you did. I think that's what made it so much better, is the fact that you had your hair all messed up and you're like, I don't give a fuck, I look like this. That's a great, embrace it. And that's the same thing I tell my friend, I'm gonna say it, Damien, who is, I feel like, a little more different. Like, he's not showing himself fully. Like, just because, you know, for example, you know, he's my best friend. We're perverts. We make fun of certain stuff. Yeah. And we kind of hold back sometimes. And it's like, no, just be yourself. That's what makes you you.
That video was it was literally a 2-minute decision. I did it in one take. I didn't stop talking once. I was like, you know, I literally opened OBS, I pulled my OBS to my main screen. I clicked start recording. That was it. That's all I did. I didn't edit the video.
Crazy.
I literally, when the video was done recording, I didn't even watch it, dude. I didn't even care if the quality was bad. I went onto YouTube, drag and drop the file, and it started running. That was how fast that decision was made. And I feel that the spontaneous stuff is good. Spontaneous stuff is good 99% of the time. And it's a good, especially mentally, if you are in a good place. Good things to happen. Like I said this before we started. That video has reached 50 views. Now for me, 50 views is a fuck ton, dude. 50 views, I only tweeted about it. Okay, so you retweeted it, obviously. A bunch of other friends retweeted it and commented on it, which is great. But for me personally, that's amazing. That's really that. I'm so proud of being able to reach 50 views in 24 hours, and I have like 20 subscribers. That's insane. That to me, that's really. I was blown away about how well it did, and it made me so much more psyched for the podcast because I feel like if I can upgrade. If I can upload consistently onto YouTube, maybe the podcast, maybe that'll pick up as well. Maybe I'll grow a bigger following, maybe get more subscribers, maybe just reach more people. Because I personally like making people laugh. I like making people laugh. That's always been my thing. And it's not easy always. Especially if you're doing like a 6-hour stream, dude, somewhere in there you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm done, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. That's
How long have you been streaming for?
I started my stream the first time on Solmi's birthday. Cause the way I found that out is it was the day after or before, because my Twitch reunion was on, or not my reunion, but my 5-year or 2-year reunion one. So actually I started streaming in 2017, and I went fucking hard for like 6 months, and then I got like affiliate after 5 months. And it was really hard for me because my old job was really mentally... it was just bad. It was really bad for me mentally. I had to drive far. My money was next to nothing because all my money I had to spend on gas or petrol. So it was really hard for me. So I took a lot of breaks, and I still do, because I just decided that I'm not gonna chase a dream that I feel is dead. For me personally, I feel like my streaming dream is dead. But I'm still doing it because...
I don't think so.
Yeah, I get that from you. I get that from your point of view. A lot of people have told me that as well. But somewhere, you have to start looking at the numbers. You have to start thinking about the numbers. And like I said, it took me 6 months. No, it's probably 5. It took me 5 months to get 3 average viewers to be able to get affiliate. Now think about that for a second. If you stream 4 hours a day, and I streamed 6 days a week, 4 hours a day, every single fucking day for like quite a bit. I was going hard on streaming. Really hard.
I mean, that burns you out.
Exactly. It not only the burnout, it puts that mental thing on your head. You're like, maybe I just fucking suck dick. Maybe that's why people are not watching me. So that definitely, but yeah, I started in 2017, and then I kind of went into this whole schedule type of situation, but honestly, with my job, it was really hard to stick with not only the schedule, but just keeping a good mental state. And I felt like it took effect on my streams, and I was really emo, especially on Twitter. I mean, if I can go back on my Twitter and I look at my timeline, there was some dark days, dude. There were some dark fucking days. And then I started streaming less, and I took like a big break, and then I came back, and it was going well. There was a point where I remember this, a lot of it was gifted, but I had 50 subs. And I was so fucking amped and proud of having 50 subs. And then the month after that, it dropped to like, I think it dropped to 12. And like, you know, I said at the start now, I knew it was gifted. Like, I knew the odds of someone coming back after a gifted sub is not, it's honestly a 50-50. And most of the time people aren't going to resub. That's just the thing. And when that happened, for some reason, it affected me so fucking bad. And I just decided, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm not, this is just not worth it. And I put out a tweet about it, and I said, listen, this is just stupid. It's just stupid trying to make a dream that I know that won't come true, probably come true. And then after that, I actually spoke to a lot of the guys that are actually in my chat right now who are subscribers. And they were like, dude, just come back. We miss you. And I'm, as they would say, a weekend streamer, because I stream on the weekends, basically. Because it's fun, and I don't have anything else to do. But I have spoken
Yeah.
for a while now, so it's your turn. So tell us about your streaming journey. I actually want to know your streaming journey, how it started, what you did.
Me.
Yeah, go.
No, well, I mean, that's the thing. I never meant to really like my focus was supposed to be YouTube. Just how I used to make those ukulele videos. I was like, one day I was like, I should just make like video game videos, right? And then, as I watched streams and stuff, I was like, well, I would never do that because I'm too shy. Believe it or not, I'm shy. I'm shy as fuck. Well, honestly, streaming has helped me not be so shy. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's same with my
And so
confidence,
I just,
100%.
yeah. So then I just kind of started streaming and it was going pretty well. So I decided to just stick to that. But now, and as like I see how you're doing and how I'm doing, I just feel like streaming, I'm not saying it's like a lost cause. I'm just saying it's more of a something, like you said, weekend stream, like a weekend streamer.
Yeah,
That's kind of, I guess, how I am, only because I can't really stream any other time. But streaming is good. We should keep streaming. But just like you, I think we should focus on YouTube as well. I just feel like a person will most likely sit down and watch a YouTube video than a stream, if
yeah,
that makes sense.
I 100% agree with
Streaming
that.
should be something for people that actually want to see us and stuff, and we play and we talk to people. But I also think that it shouldn't be the only focus.
Yeah,
Uh, it should also be YouTube
I 100% agree
or
with that.
whatever. But that's what I've been trying to focus on. I mean, yesterday that's kind of what I did. I had family over, and instead of going and visiting them, so I should have like to their hotel, I was just kind of working on, the
Videos and that.
watching videos on the editing and all that. So, I
That's
mean,
also an interesting thing. There's been times that friends would invite me for stuff, or family would invite me for stuff, and I'll just be like, no, I want to stream, and it can be either good or bad.
yeah, yeah.
For me personally, I much rather prefer to stream than go out for dinner with family or stuff like that. I personally, I'm not a very social person. Recently, I've
Mhm.
changed a bit. I try to be more social. It's not something that I want to do over streaming. But if I think about it, there's so many things that I probably missed with not only my friends but also with my family. Um,
Mhm.
with skipping streams or not skipping streams, skipping social gatherings, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's a hard thing to balance, especially if you're working as well. Because I mean, if you think about someone who streams in the week, who also has a job. So firstly, you start your day, you work, be at 8 5 like I do, and then you come home. You have to like cook a meal, or you want to like get some food.
Mhm.
You have to shower. You have to like get your shit ready for the next day, and then you stream. By the end of it, you're so fucking exhausted. Like
Yeah.
I personally am so exhausted. And then I can't even, I personally can't fathom how you do it, because I mean you have a child as well, you have a relationship, you have your mother living with you, so it can cause a lot of strain.
Mhm.
I mean, after a 12-hour shift, bitch, I would not touch my PC. I'm
I
straight
know
going
it's
to my,
really draining. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. It's
and
draining as fuck.
there's also that fucking meme of like people like, oh, you're just playing games. It's not,
No, it's
it's
so
really
much
not.
more.
Like trying
It's
to,
so.
if sitting here streaming, like there's days where I would stream, let's say I stream 3 hours. I start my stream, my chat is lit. There's people talking, it's like, it's banging, like people are talking, we're making jokes, banter, and then it just stops for like an hour and a half, and no one says a word in chat. After an hour and a half, and you are just trying to be interactive, and no one is responding to you, or
Yeah.
it it just stops. Yeah, exactly, buddy. Like chat has basically died out, which is true. It's honestly true. Chat has basically died out now, and this is the part where you have to try to be more entertaining in order to maybe get some interaction, and that's draining. Trying to talk to
Yeah.
yourself for an hour and a half without sounding like a fucking crazy person is not easy.
Yeah.
It is not
I
easy.
had to have practice with that. Yeah. If you
Yeah,
go like to my really, really first streams, I'm just like this,
you're just sitting there playing games.
playing and then looking at the chat like,
And like some random person comes in like, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing? And then they just don't respond. You're like, oh, I guess I go fuck myself then. Like
yeah.
it's not always as easy as people think. If you just have it, I guess, if you just have it, if you're just able to start your stream and just be entertaining, excuse me, for the entire fucking time, good shit on. Good shit. Good
Yeah.
shit. I'm happy for you.
Oh yeah.
But it's not as easy people always make it out to be. 100%.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not easy.
It's insane.
And
It's
you have
actually
to
insane.
want to do it. That's the thing. Like you have to.
That's also true.
It has to come from the heart.
Someone once said something that I found very, I won't say interesting, funny. They said that if you want easy money, go to Twitch. I both agree and disagree with that. I agree with that in the sense that it's easy to get a sub button where people pay to watch you, but getting out of that mental thing of you're gonna make money on Twitch is not easy, because I think a lot of people think I'm just gonna make money. I'm just immediately gonna make money. Like, I've never ever since I started streaming had 2 payouts back to back on Twitch. Never. My closest one was once I got a payout, and then only 3 months later I got another payout. So it's not always as easy people make it out to be. Getting a payout is the best thing in the fucking world.
It was okay.
It just surprises you, dude. Like, you get that email from PayPal. I'm like, what? I got money, dude. It's just the best feeling. It's the best feeling.
No, I agree with that. I think that's. It's not that we're here for the money, but that really freaking feels amazing that people would ever even give you money to just watch and play video games. It's crazy.
So weird.
Like, but when I got that, I was so happy. Like, I was like, because it like we're talking about, it's hard work. It actually is hard work.
100%.
Especially when I got the PC, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for your help. But yeah, so when I got that payout, I was just like, wow. And yeah, I haven't had one since, but I don't even, it's fine. Like, I was, that's just kind of pushed me to keep going. And yeah. And I mean, even the people, I love that I have people that are constantly there watching, whether it's every stream or every other stream, like, just that there's actually another person from the world that
that's watching you,
stopping by. That's amazing.
Like we said earlier, someone, you could literally be watching Netflix, but they decide to watch you, and whether they are masturbating, whether they are playing games, or whatever the fuck they're doing, you should feel honored. If you have one person now, if you have one person watching you, that's even more awkward, because that means literally there could be someone sitting right here and watching, and it'd be exactly the same thing. Yet that person is behind another screen, and they're also just sitting there like, just watching this guy, like, oh, he did something funny, let's type lol, ha ha ha, stuff like that. And I have to agree with something that Famous just said. He said Twitch streamers and streamers in general is literally a charity. You make people feel sorry for you so they can throw money at you. So he's a very straightforward guy, so I see why he said it like that. But if you think about it, if you really think about it, he's technically right, because you're not doing anything to make things better if you're just playing games. Not taking it away from anyone who does charity streams and stuff like that. But you literally you're just sitting here playing games. If someone is like, hey, here's $5. And you're like, thank you. Like, no one's going to come to you in the street and like, hey, here's $5. No one's going to do that. No one's going to
you're right.
You're basically begging. You're basically begging.
I get you in that sense. I don't mind honesty. But the thing is, so there's the people that, feel sorry for you, give you money. There is surprisingly people that watch you just to kind of get away from their own. I mean, they actually come to get a laugh or two.
Or support you.
Yeah, or support. Yeah. I don't want to say the name and I don't want to say the situation, but I do have a friend that I hadn't talked to in a long time who went through something so terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. Probably the worst thing that somebody could go through. And he messaged me after a few times that I streamed and said, I'm actually glad you're streaming because, so-and-so happened to me. And I kind of fell into a deep depression hole. And you kind of just made me want to play games again and kind of get out of that hole. And like,
wow, that's really awesome. Yeah,
I thought that was like, that touched my heart.
That's really fucking wholesome. I'll be honest to say that, I've met some cool people through streaming. I'm not gonna mention names because there's so many people, but there's people who like send me stuff on Twitter, just a meme. They'll send me just a meme, and I'll fucking laugh my ass off because they know me and they know me and they know what stuff I'll laugh at. And I feel like that is a lot more that I can take away from Twitch than anything else. Like, they really, really have given me. And there's actually, I don't even mind saying this. There's a guy in my chat called CSN. All this podcast stuff you see the frames and the like my stream transition, my alerts, everything he made for free
Hey.
without me even. I wasn't like, hey, can you make this for me? No, I would talk to him because he's very. I don't know. He thinks. I feel like he thinks like an avid Twitch viewer. So I'll discuss something with him. I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? He'll be like, yeah, but maybe you should do this. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. And then I'll be working on doing it. And like 5 minutes later, he sends me a file. It's like, here you go. I'm like, what is this? He's like, no, I made it for you. Like, you can't.
That's awesome.
I know that's such a supportive fucking thing that anyone
CSN.
can give you. Yeah, CSN. He's in my fucking title. He's in my under my stream stuff, dude. He's such a fucking great guy, and to anyone that supports me and that pays for a subscription every month, like I have. Okay, well, Stormy actually gifted a bunch of subs. I don't know if he's still here. Probably not. But thank you so much, Stormy. My goal was once to get 35 subscribers and to keep 35 subscribers because that can guarantee me a payout every month. And then I noticed or I realized that that's much harder to achieve if you are not streaming to stream. Like, okay, no, I worded that wrong. Back then I tried to stream to get subs, and now I'm honestly just streaming to stream. Like I fuck around and troll a lot about, hey, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Like that's just the thing, but that's because I know the people who are in my chat. We always have that kind of back and forth. Like
Yeah.
Kai or Battery Kai, like he's one of my long-time viewers. He's always there, like fucking. He's selling out for me. Like someone will come into my chat and they'll have a Prime badge, and he'll be like, "Hey, welcome to the stream. I see you have a Prime badge." You know, he's just fucking selling out for me, and having 10 subscribers or 9 subscribers or 30 subscribers makes no difference for me now than it has made for me if I would go back 6 months. So any person that, to get back on the point of how we got to this, any person that supports you as a streamer, and as we can say the way basically you being a charity is great. Like if someone wants to give you money for entertaining them, that's honestly one of the great gifts you can receive as being a content creator or entertainer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like I've literally just been talking off your ear for like an hour now.
No, that's the thing. We're talking about good points here, man. And I'm going back to that. I think, you know how you were talking about how we sometimes probably prefer to stream than spend time with family or,
Oh, yeah,
social
100%.
gatherings. I agree, yes. But it also comes back to how the people you meet sometimes end up being closer and more understanding to
100%.
the way you think than your own family. It's crazy.
100%.
I do want to point that out just because I have met a lot of people playing video games that I probably care about. Not my family, not my immediate family, obviously
Yeah.
not. But like I rather,
spend time with them, yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's
crazy.
there's people I know that they went to like through some tough shit and I met them through streaming or playing games with them, and I would like message them like daily, like, yo motherfucker, how you doing? You alright? You feeling good? Like just care more for them. And then you would do so much more for them than you would think that you would do for someone you met online on the internet. Some of these people I haven't even met in real life. I probably will never meet them in real life, yet I'll still do more for them than I would maybe do for someone in real life. It's a weird thing to say and a weird thing to think about it, but it is what it is. That's literally how it is. Yeah. So I think we can maybe wrap this up. We've been fucking talking. We've just been going.
Wait, I have one more question.
Yes. Go. Please go.
Yeah, because in the back of my head, I'm still thinking. Aside from fast food, what do you guys eat over there? Like a prepared dish. What is your usual prepared dish? Sorry, I needed that.
A big thing in South Africa is called braai. You guys might know it as barbecue, but that's the fucking stupidest word in the world. We braai. Like we get like a bunch of wood, a bunch of meat, a bunch of booze. We hit it like, we call it a fucking... We called it a braai. That's literally what we called it. We called it a braai. We put the wood into the braai, and we make a fire, and we just make the meat on like a I don't know what's the English word for it, but yeah. But a braai is our main thing, like one of our go-to meals or go-to thing. That's like a go-to social gathering. A barbecue is not a braai because you guys use like some electric fucking bullshit. We just throw a bunch of fucking wood in a.
Well, I mean, it depends because again, I'll bring up the Hispanic in me, but we have our type of the same thing as you. We call it every time we get together, we just do a carne asada. Okay. So pretty much the same thing. We cook up some steak, but we actually use like a grill and like, no electric shit, just coal and wood and shit. But I am from Texas, so I do love steak and
Oh,
all
steak's the
that
best.
shit.
Steak is
Like
the
we
fucking best.
are known for the barbecue. I know you don't like the word barbecue, but
No, I
we
get
do
it.
the brisket, the ribs.
I have a question for you, but I actually have to. Someone just mentioned we have a thing we call it mama's course. It basically translates to your mother's food. So mother's food is like a Sunday thing where your mother like cooks like potatoes, rice, meat, and like vegetables, and just like it's almost like your Thanksgiving, but we have it every Sunday.
Okay.
Basically, which is really fucking amazing. And that's also a great South African meal type of thing, if I can put it that way.
Yeah, that's kind of how, like, Hispanic wise, that's what we do. Every Sunday, it was like a carne
Like
asada. Since
family
we moved
gathering.
over here, though, yeah, since we
Okay.
moved though, obviously we don't have them often. But if I still lived in Texas,
Would happen.
that's the usual.
And tell me, what the fuck is a brisket, dude?
Brisket.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Isn't what's the brisket, Damien? I don't know what part of the animal. I just eat it. I don't ask.
Is it like meat, or what is it? Is it
Yeah,
meat?
it's meat. It's meat. Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you know
Brisket. I know. Let me see. Or
Look.
Google that shit.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I've always heard that. Isn't it a? And this is not. Isn't it a Jewish dish?
Not that I know of.
Brisket. I can't even spell it because I didn't find it. Brisket, maybe.
Brisket.
It's
K.
beef
K-E-T.
brisket, brown sugar. Brisket is a cut of meat from the breast or lower chest of beef or veal.
Ooh.
The beef brisket is one of the 9
Ooh.
beef primal cuts.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Cow
it's basically
titties,
yeah,
yes.
basically. Then that actually looks amazing. It's kind of like it almost looks like it should be ribs, but it's not. Like I love
Yeah,
ribs,
no.
dude. Ribs are
No, like
banger.
brisket is so no, yeah, I love everything. Everything. Ugh. And then like the brisket, you kind of just like with its own au jus, just
I see that you put brown sugar on it. I don't know if that's a thing.
It depends how people make it, because for example, I've had it both ways, American style, which they put probably brown sugar or barbecue on it.
Yeah.
Or Mexican style, we don't put anything but the seasonings, and we
It's
just
a bunch
eat
of
that
fucking
shit.
stuff that burns. Because isn't that you guys like spicy food, right?
We love spicy food, yes. Oh yeah.
I don't know how people can eat spicy
Man,
food. I don't understand
you
that.
can't hang.
I hate spicy food, dude. It's like I don't understand, why do you want to go through pain when eating? Why?
But the thing is, we've started since we were little, so we don't eat no more. We just do. We literally feel the flavor now. Does that make sense?
What flavor? Satan
there's
peeing on your
flavor.
tongue? What the fuck?
Yes, it burns so good. You don't understand.
It burns so
Like,
good.
Yes,
I'm sorry, that makes no sense to me.
It's not that. It's not that. When you eat spicy, you're not used to it, so you just kind of focus on the pain. With us, we don't feel the pain anymore. We're numb to it. So we actually get to taste the chilies, the spiciness, the different peppers. We actually taste it. You guys can't, because you
So when you were
pussies,
born,
all of you.
your mother just put like a bunch of chilies in your milk, or what the fuck?
Almost. No, seriously, when we're little, we were given. I don't know if you guys have hot Cheetos over there by any chance.
No, but I've heard of it. People fucking
Okay.
love Cheetos, dude.
Yes. Okay.
So is it really hot? Is it like really, really hot, or?
I'm gonna say no, but I probably don't feel it anymore.
Okay.
But when we're little, we start off with spicy chips, little snacks.
Salsa and stuff
And
like that.
yes, it's like it's spicy at first, but we like it. We like it because it's bad for us, and we like it. And so once we're older, it's just kind of we're used to it. I don't know how to explain that. It's a tolerance that, yeah, like Damon said.
I honestly think.
And it's good for you. Yeah, it's good for your metabolism. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
because it just burns everything out. It comes to your body. It's like, everyone get the fuck out now. Now, we are here to burn shit down. Like, I don't understand people eating hot food, dude. It makes no...
Exactly.
I don't... Like, no. There's like this Indian cuisine fucking restaurant we have here that we can order from. And I ordered this butter chicken, right? And when you can choose how hot you want it. So they have like low, mild, hot, very hot, and then it said super spicy. So I chose low. Brother, I was dying. When that shit came here, I probably drank like 2 liters of fucking water just because it's so hot. Like, if I eat hot food, I sweat like a fucking pig. I feel so uncomfortable. I just want to die. Like that makes no
Indian
sense
food
to me.
really.
Yeah,
I think it's more spicy than our shit.
we have a Mexican place that we go that I usually order nachos from, and they know by now when I order. So what they do is they have like the nacho bowl is one big chip. So they put the nachos, the meat, and the guac and the sour cream. They put it in this big chip, and they just put on more chips with with cheese and stuff. But they know when I order, because what these motherfuckers do, they take these chilies, I think it's called jalapenos or whatever, and they put that shit in there. They know if I order, they don't even give it to me. They don't even put it with, because they know I won't fucking, because it's so fucking hot. Like, people go to restaurants.
You know what's so funny?
Yeah, no, sorry, you can go.
It's funny that you feel that way about jalapenos when jalapenos for us is like the baby stuff.
The baby stuff? How is that the baby stuff?
Like, it's like adding water to your stuff. Like, it's nothing.
So you guys just throw jalapenos to everything?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
My friends like
if you wanna be adventurous, and you have a narrow shit on it and stuff. And that's another thing. Damien Rain said it. Tamarindo and chamoy. Okay, so what that is, a lot of that is our Mexican candies. So when we're little, that's another thing that gets us used to the real
wait
chilies. Yes, our candy has. You know what? I'm gonna send you some.
Your candy has chili in it that burns you? What the fuck is wrong with your parents? Why would you do that to a kid?
They're delicious.
Deliciously bad.
I'm gonna send you some just so that you can do like a podcast or a stream, and I want to see you eat that.
There's no way that's happening. That you have to pay me like $1,000. There's no fucking way.
I'll fucking pay you.
Dude, I can't. So wait, you eat candy that burns? What the fuck? I thought that was a meme.
Yeah. No, it's delicious though. It's like a sweet spicy though. It's delicious.
God. How the fuck, dude? I can't. My friends go to places and they order these jalapeno poppers, which is like deep fried jalapenos with bacon and cheese. It looks so good, and then I see them start sweating. I'm like, no, I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know.
Yep. I love those things.
Fuck, dude. At least there's bacon though, and you can't.
Next time you go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was thinking like maybe you can take like the fucking bacon from the poppers, but then it still fucking burns you to death anyway.
No. Oh, sweetheart.
No, fine. I don't do
whenever
shit.
you go to that Mexican restaurant and get those nachos, can you take a picture and put it on the Discord? Because now I'm curious.
Your mic's cutting out.
As to what...
Put your mic a bit closer.
Shit.
Yeah, just a bit closer. It cuts out every now and then.
Sorry. When you go to that restaurant, take a picture, please.
Okay.
I want to see what your Mexican food over there looks like.
It's probably not going to be the same. You know what I've always wanted was a burrito.
No,
but for some fucking reason, people think that you have to put beans in a burrito.
Oh my god.
I hate beans. I think beans are fucking disgusting.
And we're done.
Dude, it's horrible. It's literally, it's just, there's nothing good about a bean. Why not, like, I would take, what's it called? Corn. Put in corn. That's fine. You eat fucking beans. And then it's like black beans, like spicy black beans.
Your body doesn't even process corn. You're not meant to eat that anyway. Anyway, beans are amazing. That is probably my second favorite food ever. I could eat bean sandwiches. I could eat... I love beans. I love beans.
Yeah, no.
My hubby doesn't, probably, when we go to sleep and I'm farting all night. Sorry, I said it.
Hey, you're a human. Everybody farts. There's nothing wrong with farting.
Girls don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, girls don't fart? Okay.
No.
Well, the more you know. You guys do other stuff. You guys just sneeze like a lot.
Yeah.
I work in an office with mostly girls, and Jesus Christ, I don't know how they do it. Like, if there's 10 girls, every one of them will sneeze in a day, and then not one of the guys will sneeze, like, at all.
And being around so many girls at work, is that stressful? Well, I don't know what your job consists of, but I'm ready to leave just because women, I can't stand them.
I work in IT support. The girls get along pretty fine. The thing with me is it gets back to my stupid fucking self-image thing. So the girls that I work with are really good looking. All of them are really good looking. So for me, when they talk to me, I almost get nervous. It might be overworked, but I get nervous because they're just good looking. Like I have that thing, if I talk to like a really pretty girl, like face to face, and we're like having a discussion, it just goes over my head. So I don't know why. But it's only in person. If I were to phone them, I would speak to them with all the confidence in the world. Like this right now. If I meet you in real life, I'd probably start like a little bitch and not say a word. You'd be talking all the time. That's just. But no, working with girls so far, the fun part about working with girls is, they're not the best at all the computer stuff. So when I fix stuff, I feel really cool because they're like, "Oh my god, you're so smart." So that's I think that's one of the fun parts of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But yeah, that's weird. We have more girls in the office than guys. Most of the girls do like they do can I say all the non-IT stuff basically. All our guys are like developers. We have one girl that works in support as well. But she's like a total dude. She's more guy than me anyway, so yeah. So that's what it's like working with girls. That's like, but you say you don't like working with girls.
Oh no. I guess I could say even in like during school and high school, I was always more with the
guys.
Well, I had a girl best friend, but yeah, mainly guys. I don't know.
I used to be.
I used to never be like a girly girl or anything. I just started right now, like literally. It's the first time I'm wearing eyeshadow. I don't do that.
She put on makeup for you,
basketball. I was a band geek. I was just.
She put up fucking makeup for us boys. We did it.
Yeah.
I used to when I was in school. I was just friends with everyone. I like talking to the girls because in school I was much thinner, so I'd watch more confidence. And then after school, that just all went out the fucking window. So yeah, I've always been all over the place. I don't know why, but just in real life, talking to girls is just hard for me, man. It's just fucking hard for me. But I feel like that's one of the things you have to live with. Like sometimes you're just not gonna have the confidence, or there's gonna be some flaws to you as a person, that you just have to embrace, and that's something that I embrace. Like, like there's friends that would like walk up to girls at a bar and just talk to them. Like, how do you do that? How do you even start a conversation? Like, hey, do you like beans? You know, like what the fuck? How do you just start a conversation like that? I don't get how people do that, and that's just one of my bad traits that I just have to learn to live with. Like, sorry, you can go.
No, that would have been a good way to talk to me. I've been, oh my God.
So I have a close friend group, right? And when I'm with them, I'm always either the third, the fifth, or the seventh wheel. Like all of them are in relationships, and I'm very good friends with all of their girlfriends. And with them, I can speak normally. But if they would have like a new friend there, friend there, I'd be a completely different person because I'm just so fucking nervous to talk to them, and I don't know why. So yeah, I don't know. That's just random difference, just sharing there. So what's your flaw, Stephanie?
I have flaws, many.
Everybody has flaws. Everybody has flaws.
Yeah, no, but my flaw is spending all my money on food. There we go.
And good tech stuff.
And I think it's funny. A lot of people tell me, like, for example, at work, it's like you eat so much and you don't gain weight, and it's like, well, you don't see the side where it's like, I probably wouldn't spend so much money on food if I gain weight, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm poor. I'm poor because I don't gain weight and I can eat all I want, and that's bad. That's bad.
My money all goes to either because like I invest everything on my computer because I have nothing. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a lot of friends that hang out or wants to hang out all the time. Well, they do want to hang out, but they always want to do like social stuff, and I don't like going out. I don't have children, thank God, never will. So I don't have like money to. I don't. My money, I have nothing else to spend it on. So I spend it on something that I know that I'll use, which will be my computer. Same with like I could be out buying drugs or buying alcohol every night, stuff like that, and instead I'm just spending money on my computer because that's what I like to do. And it's something I'm passionate about.
And it's almost like you're investing on it because, hello.
Yeah, I mean,
you stream. You're gonna do YouTube videos.
I bought this fucking thing. I've been looking. So South Africa doesn't have a lot of these things. Or you get them, but you get them, but they're expensive as fuck. I found this in some fucking dodgy Chinese shop, dude, for like, which is not a lot. It's probably like $20 in your money, and it was the best money I've ever spent. I'm I'm looking at
Yeah, I
your
guess
setup there. You have like a gaming chair. Fucking, is that a Bose arm? That looks like
it's
a
all
Bose
ripped
arm.
though.
Who gives a fuck if
And
it's
then
ripped? No one sees it.
this was like $10. Thanks to Damian Rain for recommending it. I thought they were more expensive, so I thought
And your
that
mic sounds.
this mic was a gift, birthday gift from a friend who, when you first say you're gonna start streaming, I don't know if you went through this, but a lot of people just kind of look at you like,
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
like this fucking, like, what, I don't know, like, let her dream for a little bit, right? But I had those few friends that actually, since the beginning, they were so supportive and they were trying to push me into it. And so one of my guy friends bought me this for my birthday, the Razer, what is it? Siren
yeah,
mic.
that's insane. That's a really nice
the
mic.
camera, it's the Razer Kaio or
It's one with the light.
yeah, he bought me that.
That's
Like
really
it
fucking
was
cool. That's awesome.
for my birthday, and I was like, dude, and he's like, you're gonna do good, and
Will someone buy me something for my stream?
Amazed.
Oh, that's really.
And this chair, well, I got him for what is it? I think I got it on my birthday like 3 years ago. It's really old, but at least I have a gaming chair.
If you think about it, having a good chair is actually kind of a not a big deal. But if you think about it, if you're streaming for 8 hours, you're sitting. You want to be comfortable at least. Like my chair is so fucking uncomfortable. I wish I could tell you. There's a chair that I want to buy that I know is perfect for me. It has like all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you how much it costs.
Yes, do it. I have been wanting to buy a new one though.
The chair that I want to buy that is perfect for me, just because of how big I am and stuff like that, is $370. $370 fucking dollars, which is a lot for me in our country. So that's a dream that's far, far away. So one day, maybe one day,
make a goal for it.
What? It's pointless if you don't stream. I mean, the most income that I'm getting lately is like, okay, aside from today, I actually got a donation. Most I just get money from the subs, but it has to accumulate because I don't stream so much. I don't have a lot of subs anymore. So it takes so long to get to that $100 mark for me to get a payout. So yeah.
But do you think that you stopped getting subs because you said that you weren't going to stream anymore?
Probably.
Did you ever say that you will? Like, just maybe say, I'll do it as a weekend thing, maybe?
Well, right now, the people who do watch me, people who do always come back to my stream, they basically know. And they're all subbed by now. Okay. Most of them has come back. Like, I think I have 3 or 4 people who has the first sub badge, like the being the first person that's been one of my subs. And I'm proud of that. I'm really fucking proud of that. So I've thought of coming back to stream as just being a fucking streamer. How can I say? I thought about coming back and streaming more. But my thing is, we spoke about this at the start of the podcast with games. I love games. But there's nothing for me that I want to play right now that is going to not only keep me entertained, but also my chat. And I'll be completely honest. The people in my chat, the games that I play, they don't fucking like it. Not all of them. They do like some of it.
What don't they like?
No, they don't like the games that I play. They literally come to watch me and just give me shit. And I love that. That's fucking great.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's even better because it shows like they're coming for you.
Yeah, but in my heart or my mind, I'm like, but I also have to think about them. Because they're giving me money. Fuck. They're giving me $5. They're giving me $5 a month. That's fucking amazing. So, yeah, that's why I'm really hoping that this podcast thing kind of gets going for me. If I can do maybe 3 or 4 streams a week, be 3 of them podcasts, 2 of them podcasts, maybe that would be great. I love talking. I love it. The streams that I remember the most and enjoyed the most were the ones where I fucking talked. There was this one day where I went live and I literally spoke for an hour and a half. I had no one in my chat. No one. I was just ranting about bullshit. And I had so much fucking fun. I loved it. I loved every single second of it. And that's why I decided to start doing this.
And I think it's going to go well because I had fun today. I'm just going to say.
I'm happy you did.
It went even better than I thought. Like,
I was nervous as fuck. I was trying to hide it from you because I know that you said you were nervous. But I was shivering. I was really, really fucking nervous. But I'm happy that you had fun. I think on that note, we can actually maybe, unless we can, if you want to talk more, but I think on that note, we can maybe call it.
I think
that's
down
a good,
to call it. We could always do this another day.
Yeah, you're 100% coming back. I think people in the chat definitely enjoyed you. I'm pretty fucking bummed that I couldn't record this. So I'm really hoping. So obviously you can download the VOD, but it's not going to look as good.
Yeah, I get you.
But I'll still upload it, and we'll just say we'll work on improvements. You know.
All
I
right.
honestly fucking thought that this was. I think chat really enjoyed you, and besides, you're a girl, you're hot as fuck, so that's really a good thing.
They
to
like
have
the
you on there.
Latina.
Yeah.
They like the Latina out of me.
fucking
Okay.
the way you just said like enchiladas. Just say it one more time.
Enchilada.
Jesus Christ, dude! I can never say that. Never say that.
Enchiladas. Try to say it without an accent.
Enchiladas.
No, enchiladas.
Enchiladas. I don't know. You say it. You
Good
say
enough,
it.
that's
You
good
say it.
enough.
It's like when Mexicans speak. I don't. Not that I'm saying you're Mexican. You're Latino. But I mean, when you guys speak, it's like you have a sass in everything you say. Like you can't just say hello. It's like hello. You know, like you have a sass in fucking everything. It's just the way it sounds
That's so
for
true.
me.
That's true.
It's like sass in everything.
Yeah, it's either sass or it's like very ghetto Spanish. Mine is usually very ghetto Spanish, but I try to when I'm like talking to people. For now, maybe it sounded sassy just because I'm trying not to sound as ghetto.
Yeah.
I come from a part where our Spanish is a little more of a ghetto Spanish. So it's more like, ¿qué onda, güey? Like that
God.
Type. Instead of like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Like we don't really do that. Mira, yes.
Can you do like an American accent, like a strong American accent? Like fucking California girl American accent.
Fuck no. I don't know. Can I?
I know you're from America.
I don't know.
Give her Okay, I'm gonna learn your Afrikaans word from my.
All right.
I think I don't wanna just call. Usually people just go for a fucking swear word. But I don't know.
I want a swear word.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No, I want one.
I'll give you one. Oh, you want a swear word?
Yeah.
Okay, so the most common one in South Africa is literally "yo masapoos." That's literally what it is. I don't know if you heard it on the Hot Wings podcast they had with Charlize Theron.
Oh yes. She showed him.
She taught them the word. It's "yo
Damon, for showing me that one.
It's literally "yo masapoos." So it's JOU space MA space SE space POES. Yo masapoos, which is basically just it translates to your mother's vagina. But it's like,
oh my god,
in South Africa, it's such a like if me and my friends were guying each other, or we'll go at it giving each other banter, and we'll all laugh. We'll be like, haha, you're masapoos, man. You'll say it like that, and it'll be funny. But it can also be extremely fucking offensive. Like if you're fighting with someone, you'll be like, yo, masapoos, and then people are like, oh, he just fucking said that, you know. So it's really. It's a fucking
yo masapoos.
Wow, that's actually great. Yeah, yo masapoos. It can either be great or it can be very offensive. So if you ever run into a South African, I dare you to tell them just straight like yo masapoos. That's yeah. But like I said, it directly translates to your mother's vagina. But it's much worse in South Africa than it is, or in Afrikaans at least, for
so show me a word that's not a curse word.
Well, like I think the most common one would be "how are you," which is basically "hoe gaan dit."
Hoe gaan dit?
Well, that was actually good. Yeah, that's how are you? That's literally how are you? Which is I guess is a good one. But yeah. All right.
That's awesome.
Listen, this was fucking great. I just have to say thank you so much, Dark Phoenix, for being my first ever guest on my podcast. Hopefully,
considering me.
Of course. Hopefully this grows into more. To anyone that was watching from the start and is still watching, thank you so fucking much. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to mention specific names, but you know who you are. Thank you so much, and for all the chats. I wanted to be like all professional, not look at chat and not laugh, but I fucking couldn't. I couldn't. Like I was looking over and I see like fucking Buttery tuning Damien and Damien. Like I was just like I couldn't.
Yes,
I couldn't help
I
it
saw
laugh.
that. I was trying to ignore it.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but laugh. If you guys could do me a great big fucking favor, if you guys can go follow Dark Phoenix on Twitch, her name is under the thing. It's also gonna be on my tweet. You can go follow her there. She streams a lot. She's a girl. I mean, what more do you want? So please go give her some love. Go follow on Twitter, whichever. I really, really would appreciate it. And to anyone that was watching from the start, thank you so much. Is there anything more from your side? Anything you want to say? Anything that you're doing that you want to promote?
Well, I mean, in case you're interested, I mean, it's weird because I don't like to plug, but I guess right now it is time to plug.
Yeah, plug.
But I
away.
am streaming in a little while, and I am doing PlayStation codes giveaway for 20% off.
Listen, when am I winning my Amazon card? Let's just talk about that for a second.
Look, Hey, today is the monthly giveaway. If you go and you follow and you participate in the chat, you do get an entry into my giveaway.
But I'm winning this month, guys.
So I have 2 giveaways today. So just saying.
But I'm winning this month. I'm winning this month.
How
many times have I entered? Probably like 7 times, and I've never won.
No, you've entered like 6 times and like
never win.
So how do you say it? So
spread. Yeah, I get.
Yeah.
Nah, I understand. No, that's insane. Well, thank you so much for being my first guest. This will be uploaded to YouTube, so once it's done, you're more than welcome to just go give it a watch if you want to maybe share it with your friends or family. Not family. I'm not going to share this with my family. There's no fucking way. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of the first ever stream. Dark Phoenix, don't go anywhere yet. I just want to talk to you after this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Much love. We love you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace.
Bye-bye.